Blaming everything on white people. Oh, you're not gonna like this. World War I, white people. World War II, white people. The Vietnam War, white people. Slavery, white people. Systemic racism, white people. Racism in general, white people. Thousands of years of Asian history being wiped off this planet, white people.
Wow.
Africa decentralized for decades. South America decentralized for decades. Middle East decentralized for decades, white people.
Got popped. There was a lot of outrage in the first couple of days. You had white men flooding the streets, protesting, screaming, fight back. His wife hopped online, basically wishing death on the shooter. And then turn around a few days later, the suspect is released. And he was a young white man from the Caucasus Mountains. There were no more protests. Everybody was talking about coming together. His wife even hopped on and said she praying for him. And it's like, bro, I could only imagine if that was a black person or an immigrant or something like that, how the reaction would have been. White fatigue, though, y'all. It is very...
It definitely would have been a whole completely different reaction if that shooter would have turned out black. And it seemed like this video go up the video that we did yesterday when we were just talking about, like, when something happened as a race, the whole race shouldn't be blamed for it. Just the person that did it should be blamed for it. It's not everybody. It's just that person, the troubles that they've been through in their lifetime.
Absolutely. I mean, this... He put in pretty much. It's funny you were saying that because I was thinking that too. Like this pretty much piggybacks off of what we was just talking about. You know what I mean? How you pretty much categorize one culture or one ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? And that's not everybody. It's not 100%. You know what I mean? It's down to the percentages. You know, because everybody not told the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain select few. You know, and like I said, we found out who it was because I ain't gonna lie. When he got shot, I'm thinking like, who the fuck could it be? You know what I mean? And then kind of I thought kind of the same thing. Maybe somebody tried to take him out because they don't like his views, his point of view. Then it's a fucking white man on the top of the building, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your own peoples.
You just like, yo, please don't be black.
You
please don't be black.
Crazy.
His wife even hopped on and said she praying for him. And it's like, bro, I could only imagine if that was a black person or an immigrant or something like that, how the reaction would have been. White fatigue, though, y'all. It is very bad.
A federal grand jury indicted 2 North Texas men accused of plotting to invade a foreign island, kill the men, and take the women as sex slaves.
Prosecutors said
about this.
Y'all see how delusional these white supremacists be?
It's like, how do two people think that you're gonna try to go to Hades and do anything? Just y'all two, not 200. Just the two of them thought they was go to Hades and do this, that, and the third. It's like, yo, what are you thinking? That's like delusion on top of delusion that you think that was actually going to work.
Yeah, that's like I was gonna say like some covert type shit. You know what I mean? Like you think you military or something. Go up in there with the covert ops, you know what I mean? At nighttime with the goggles and shit. You are not that. You know, nor do you have that type of artillery.
If they would have went through with that, they would have survived probably like a couple hours tops.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Tops.
Plotting, kidnapping, and take over invasion. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Going to a whole island and y'all but they love to scream black people have a low IQ. What type? What?
We about to take a whole island.
Enlisted in the Air Force to get military training he thought he needed. Fox 4's Blake Hansen in our newsroom tonight with these stunning allegations. Blake.
Yeah, Stephen Heather, federal prosecutors say the suspects didn't plan to go it alone. In fact, the feds say they plan to recruit people who are homeless in Washington, D.C. to serve on their, quote, expeditionary force and take over a small Haitian island. The grand jury.
Y'all trying to go to Haiti.
21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from...
Okay, go ahead.
Of all places, Haiti.
I was gonna say they couldn't even take that shit over back in slavery time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Napoleon couldn't take it over. You know what I'm saying? So they said Napoleon couldn't do it. We could do it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's wild, man.
Island. The grand jury.
Y'all trying to go to Haiti.
Charges 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from Allen and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas from Argyle with conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country, as well as a charge of production of child pornography.
Oh my! Y'all
can't make this up.
Telling y'all this the pipeline of racist white men to child PDF content possessioners. I don't even think that's a word. Every time I'm talking about, there is always a correlation. What the?
Joe Weisenberg was booked into the Collin County Jail in July. We've not been able to find a mugshot for Thomas. Prosecutors say he was in the U.S. Air Force at the time. The place they are accused of plotting to invade is called Gonave Island. It is part of the Republic of Haiti. It's not small. In fact, that island has about 87,000 residents. Prosecutors.
So y'all thought, even if y'all had about 100 people,
So we talking about damn near genocide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You talking about suicide mission?
Yeah, like come on now, wake up. And then you talking about like the one thing that stuck out in my head when he started talking about the pedophile shit.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't remember that.
No,
back in the day. Man, they caught him with the pornography. It was the whole pornography ring with as far as him watching child pornography. I did hear about that. He was banned from everything. You know what I mean? Pretty much blacklisted.
That's crazy.
I think he just got back on the scene maybe like, I want to say maybe 10
recently,
years ago.
Like recently.
Yeah, you know?
See, that's crazy because I was thinking not too long ago. I'm like, what happened to Pee Wee Herman? Like I grew up on Pee Wee Herman. I watched like all his movies, like with Ernest Go to Camps and all them type of movies.
Yeah.
So you feel what I'm saying? That was like part of our childhood. And I was thinking what happened to him. Then I seen him pop back up on like Netflix or something. But I didn't know that was the reason, which is crazy.
In a whole different image. It wasn't the Pee Wee Herman type vibe. It was like a whole different image that they portrayed him as. I guess trying to get him away from that type. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was wild.
That's crazy.
I mean, like...
Can't make this
Weisenberg
up.
and Thomas plan to lead that expeditionary force by sailboat to the island, murder the men, take control of the island, and then turn the women into sex slaves, according to prosecutors. The feds say the plan dates back to August of last year. They say Weisenberg enrolled in a Rockwall Fire Academy to learn command and control protocols, but flunked out in February. They say he then traveled to Thailand to learn how to sail, but didn't enroll in the school due to the cost. The feds say Thomas, meanwhile, enlisted in the Air Force in January.
So obviously, if you couldn't afford for the schooling, that means you broke. So you're broke as shit, and the only thing you could worry about is going to take over an island to try to take people, make them sex slaves.
And that just goes back to what I just said. You don't have the artillery. You know what I'm saying? I guess you just think we dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We that dumb. We boo boo the fool. You just gonna come over there and smack us up. All right, we bow down.
Yeah, 87,000 niggas.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, good luck with that.
Crazy.
The feds say Thomas, meanwhile, enlisted in the Air Force in January and in March changed his station assignment from Germany to Maryland to better coordinate the invasion and recruit the homeless population in D.C.
Wow.
This is why I have to make these videos because people.
Hold on, you was really about to go to war with a bunch of homeless people.
They got nothing to live for. They like, fuck it.
I'm about to go get the homeless people to go with me to Hades. What do you guys got to lose? You know what I'm saying?
Goodness.
We about to go make Hades great again. That's what we about to do. It's crazy.
People think that this shit is like it's just online. No, these men were really going to the army just to be racist, like just to
be racist.
Yo, I know I'm kind of left leaning, but one thing I do promote, especially for my young black men, is the right to bear arms, man. Stay strapped.
Yeah.
I go to the gun range at least twice a month, bro. I try to be on it. Because you never know what these, you know what I'm saying? You got
people
to
are
stay
plotting.
protected, bro.
We reached out to attorneys listed for
real quick,
Weisenberg.
I mean, just to piggyback off of that, it's a movie that came out. I don't know if it was like maybe 3 years ago called Civil War.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And it made me think, you know what I'm saying, that if there was another Civil War, I mean, I don't know if you ever heard that quote by Einstein, where he said that if we had a World War III, the next battle would be fought by bows and arrows. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and it's, pretty much what he's saying is because of so much technology, so much, the nukes and all that type of shit that we got. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're gonna be starting all over from square one. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So in this aspect, it's kind of similar. Okay. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the day, these two dudes think they got the brain capacity and the funds, which they have neither one.
Neither
obviously.
one.
To go recruit a bunch of homeless people. You know what I'm saying? I think that they just gonna be like, all right, since I don't got nothing to live for, I'm just gonna go over there and follow you blindly.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, it's like if you heard this story, you wouldn't think it was real.
I don't,
this is crazy.
Yeah, you can't make this up, bro.
They gotta make a movie out of this because this is crazy.
That would be crazy.
Bergen did not hear back. We could not find attorneys listed for Thomas. Prosecutors say they face up to life in prison if convicted on the conspiracy to murder charge.
Get a ass the chair, bro.
He said, "Give him the chair.
Get him up out of here, bro.
Get him up out of here.
Y'all. This is low key scary, man.
Give him
Who
the
would
chair."
ever have imagined neo-Nazis going into video chat rooms with children trying to recruit them?
I'm an entertainer, pro-white entertainer. I hate non-whites.
And you see they targeting kids. Hey, that pipeline.
Hey, hold back.
That pipeline. I know he got something on his computer targeting children.
I know he got something on
what's
his
wrong
computer.
with y'all, bro? And this is literally the reason why we have so many racist young white men that look up to, 1930s Germany and, you know what I'm saying, the mustache man, Nick Fuentes. They look at these type of people, they are indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying? Young as hell, just... Hey, bro, pay attention to what your kids consuming, because I be even seeing some black kids that be watching these type of people.
Evil breeds evil.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the man? What happened to us?
Okay.
It's crazy.
That's exactly what our News Channel 5 investigation discovered. The neo-Nazi in this case is a guy named John Minadio, who is part of a group, the Goyim Defense League, that spent 2 weeks in Nashville back in 2024. I confronted him on the steps of City Hall.
You have a problem with Jews in general, then?
Yes, I do.
And I had continued to watch this group's activities. What I was really stunned to discover was that he was going into video chat rooms that are popular with children, berating children of color.
Wow.
You look like an ugly
trying to recruit white children.
White power. There you go.
It's crazy.
White boys especially that they needed to get guns and get ready to kill black people.
Wow. Get ready to kill.
It was, I think, by most people's estimation, pure evil. If you want to see
my fault, bro, and keep stop, but this is kind of like that indoctrination that he's talking about.
Yeah.
We were bred to fight ourselves and kill ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get ourselves up out of here.
Yeah.
They're on the other end. They're not fighting themselves.
Yeah.
They're fighting us too.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 against 1.
Yeah.
The ratio is definitely not equal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the fact to be a black man in America, it's very hard when you walk out that door.
Yeah.
Because you not even just, the basic stuff you got to deal with stress and all that type shit. You got to look over your shoulder every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because
you don't know which angle. It's a story that I'm be real quick about it, where my mother was on the road. This was maybe about 5 years ago. Maybe,
Okay.
You know what I mean? And she pulled over, or I think she cut a dude off on accident or something like that in the road. And he dude was in the truck, came out, pulled in front of her. After she cut him off, he pulled back in front of her, parked the Jeep, or parked the truck when my brother was in the car as well.
Yeah.
Got out and aimed the gun.
Damn.
Straight at her head, bro.
Road rage.
My brother hopped out the car and got in front of her. You know what I mean? So she was all panicking. That's her son.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nothing happened, thank God.
Yeah.
He ended up pulling off. She called the cop. The cops ran him down and found him. Thank God. You know?
Fact.
But it be that little shit like you're talking about. They breed that shit into him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when they breed it into him, it's like they're not even thinking about the consequences or the other side of the spectrum. That's just like gangsters or thugs, you want to call them. You out there every single day on the street, or you got your dad who's been, the kingpin of the city for 5 years.
Right.
That's all you think about is, all right, I'm gonna just get this money, I'm gonna get this bag. That's all I know. I'm gonna be out here in the streets getting that paper just like my father used to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's already embedded in you. It's like I'm not thinking about the other shit. I'm just thinking about what I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
Facts.
that bleeds over into everything else, how you carry your life.
Yeah.
How you handle shit in life. You know what I mean?
Facts.
The other culture, the other races. I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean?
I don't fuck with you.
Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is.
My full investigation, in fact, you need to see my full investigation. It's online at newschannel5.com/hate.
And shout out to white people that do be standing up against this shit, dog. I'm gonna put the full stories all down below. But bro, it's just sad, dog. Like 2025, you would think.
And it's like, when I see stuff like this, I only speak for me. I don't group everybody that's like this. I just take this guy. You're just an asshole.
Yes.
I don't be like every white person is this guy, because I know white people that's nothing like him. And that's the only thing we be asking. No stereotypers. Just because you see some shit, that's not all of us. That's just that person. The same way we look at y'all with y'all situation.
Agreed.
That's just one asshole. When you see a situation, look at it the same way. That's just one asshole.
I agree.
Shit will get better. You got fuckers planning to go take over whole islands of black
crazy
people,
work.
telling young kids that who's to say they're not going to go to college, continue the same type of ideology. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a January 6th rioter who was pardoned by President Trump has been arrested for molesting a child in Florida. 44-year-old Andrew Johnson is accused of molesting an 11-year-old boy.
Damn.
3 times
crazy.
last year.
3 times.
Johnson met the child on
11-year-old boy.
I'm gonna be so 100.
crazy.
If black people are known for being violent and killing people, white people are known for doing stuff like this.
Yes.
And if I wasn't no race, I would choose to do the black people crimes. We murderers and killers. Y'all rapists and child tittlers.
According to an affidavit, Johnson gifted the boy an iPhone to keep the abuse a secret. He also told the child that since he was pardoned for storming the Capitol, he was being awarded $10 million as a result of being a January 6ther, and that he would be putting him in his will to take over what money he had left over. Trump talked about the possibility.
Man, that's just fucking sick. Wow. Some iPhones, some bread. I hope that's not true. I don't even sound true that just because you $10 million, it might be true. If it is, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I work. That's why I work right there, man. And that's how they brainwashing these young kids. Like I said, if you catch them young, that's why it's so important to catch them young. Yeah. That's just like, what am I thinking about? Overseas, bro. Like the refugee type areas. Yeah. They, if you notice, a lot of them in the movies that we see, this in the movies we see, a lot of them young kids, the black kids in general, you know what I'm saying? That's the culture over there mainly, a majority. They're running around with AKs. Yeah, like it's nothing. Like 10 years old. You know what I mean? So if you catch them young, you know what I mean? You can brainwash the hell. Yeah,
they real impressionable and that young. That's why, as a parent, you know when your children's young, that's the most important time to be in their lives is when they're young because they're impressionable. So
like a sponge.
You'd rather be sponging off of you than sponging off somebody like the people we seen on here.
Facts.
Of compensating the January 6th rioters, but so far no one has received any payments.
And shout out to this Twitter page right here, man. I expose racists and you know what. And like, bro, it's just so many stories that you wouldn't even imagine these people do. And a lot of these are like child, you know what. And I really can't talk about them a lot on YouTube because the last time I tried it, they took my video down. So y'all go on these pages and they show you how sick these people are. Nobody really talks about the commit. And it's like, you know, they love to paint black people as the problem when they're the main ones. Like, look at this. He took the life of his own baby. You know what I'm saying? But they want to say, oh no, protect. Don't be around black people. They're dangerous. Y'all are the main ones that are dangerous. You know what I'm saying, bro? So man,
it's like you remember when Nick Franchise, the video I was watching yesterday. One of the things that he said was in there. He was like, we all wonder how the United States would be if all black people just disappeared from the United States. You're looking at it.
Absolutely.
I'll show this Twitter page some love. Don't fall for the propaganda, bro.
Now,
black people are not the only...
to be fair, you know what I mean? We can't categorize. I know my man sitting here categorize. He's saying a lot of all you guys and this and that. So we can't categorize all white people or Caucasian people.
It's a percentages. Like we got percentages.
Exactly.
Every group got percentages.
It comes down to percentages. Exactly.
Facts.
One's committing crimes. All right, black fatigue. No, it ain't real. White fatigue. That's most definitely should be the damn main thing.
Ain't real. This is real. This guy funny as hell.
So we got a lady dropping off. I think she Instacarted some Pampers and some milk, you know, things that she need. Dropping it off. Take the picture. She dropped it off, you know, did her thugger.
Fucking condoms up there for you.
I need that. I need that.
White man, two white men showing up. They plotting, y'all. Thugs.
Thugs. Yeah, this guy's crazy.
I know they finna try to come back and trying to hide from the kids.
Stupid. I see you, stupid.
See him in his neck.
Yeah. Oh man. This is crazy.
You got some milk.
Nigga stole some milk. Nigga, you stole milk.
Here's a really weird family fact. My mom and dad and me and my sister all slept in the same bed growing up, and I slept in that bed until I was 8, and my sister slept in that bed till she was like 15. It was because we had no other rooms in the house. However, after my brother moved out and we had a free room, my dad decided to take me, and we were gonna sleep in my brother's room, just me and my dad. And no one thought it was weird. And I found out today that my mom knew my dad was using drugs at this time, and my dad was acting so insane and weird. And when he was like, I'm going to leave you, my wife, to sleep in a different room with my 8-year-old daughter, no biggie, my mom didn't bat an eye. And then my dad slept in this room with me until I turned 13. And the only reason it stopped was because after I turned 13, I was like, this is super weird.
Wow.
And I like cried.
That was definitely like super weird. I couldn't even imagine telling my wife I'm about to go sleep in there with my daughter. Type of situation that will even be allowed or something that could go on. But it's just crazy that she said if she didn't say nothing about it, they'll probably be still sleeping in the same room right now. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But to the same respect, ultra respect, you gotta also. She didn't say anything about him.
You're doing anything.
So, I'm not saying that it's right.
Yeah.
But at least he didn't go that far.
Yeah, facts. But even
traumatizing her for the rest of her life.
Yeah, and that's actually a good thing. But that's just weird.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely weird.
Absolutely.
To my mom because I was like, I don't want him to sleep in here, but I'm so scared he's gonna if I kick him out because the bond was super weird. And so my mom had to like set up a conversation so he wouldn't like freak out over me kicking him out of this room so I could finally have my own room.
It's crazy.
And it was just weird that no one seemed to like think that was an odd choice on my dad's part.
Tim Tebow put it best, bro. White men are some of the biggest abusers in the child home, And I gotta hold white women accountable too because her, like in the video, her mother didn't do anything and step in and say, "Hey, this is wrong." That's why I don't understand white supremacy because white supremacy, white women are treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's that patriarchy that is intact with white supremacy. And she didn't really even go into detail in this video. I hope nothing happened to her. We didn't touch on her, bro. That's just sick, man.
Blaming everything on white people. Oh, you're not gonna like this. World War I, white people. World War II, white people. The Vietnam War, white people. Slavery, white people. Systemic racism, white people. Racism in general, white people. Thousands of years of Asian history being wiped off this planet, white people. Africa decentralized for decades. South America decentralized for decades. The Middle East decentralized for decades. White people. Capitalism, white people. Fascism in America, white people. Oh, look at that, you're Christian. Bet. Christianity being used to justify slavery? White people. Christianity being used to justify massacring Native Americans? White people. There's a fake Christian that sold Bibles with his own names on it sitting in the White House right now that was built and maintained by slaves. This motherfucker's...
I'm sorry. He just brought up something that just jogged my memory, right? Because we always talk about Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
How he came to America.
Yeah.
Founded America.
All that.
I don't know if you really know the true story about Christopher Columbus.
I know the true story
about
about
people,
Columbus.
don't really know.
Yeah.
But when he came over here, it wasn't no pull out the tables for Thanksgiving type shit.
Yeah.
It was, okay, I'm going to befriend you. I'm going to betray you.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to slaughter pretty much your whole culture.
Or hit y'all with diseases.
And hit you with diseases. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to give you these blankets that got diseases in them. And I'm going to tell you I'm trying to keep you warm.
Yes. So it's, like I said, that indoctrination, bro, it's been there since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just putting everything on Europeans or whatever like that, but it got kind of introduced when he stepped foot on this plane, on America. You know what I mean?
They say the people who win wars write history. And that's what we're looking at.
Absolutely.
That's sitting in the White House right now that was built and maintained by slaves. This motherfucker's white. Who led Germany during the 1930s? A white Christian. Which group of people colonized Africa? White Christians. Klan members. White Christians. St. Peter's Cross being misunderstood as a symbol of Satanism. White people. Border problems. White people. White people. The metal community being full of racist, ignorant bitches. White people. Speaking of that, Pantera. White people. The current dog shit state of the movie industry. White people and capitalism. The current dog shit state of the music industry. White people and capitalism. Specifically shit like Spotify. The current dog shit state of the gaming industry. White people and capitalism. Mount Rushmore. White people. This is some colonizer shit.
Oh my God.
Sacred land back. Dingoes. White people. The extinction of the dodo bird.
Oh,
White people.
shit.
Fucking cave diving. White people. Last but not least, the useless existence of you and your mother. White people. That was 2 minutes of speed reading, and I'm barely on page 1 of the Cracker Book.
Hey, bro.
God,
I'm
it's
gonna
hilarious.
say this. It ain't all white people.
Facts.
It's probably gonna be a white person. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Listen, don't fall for the propaganda with these black fatigue videos. Yes, black people commit crimes. Every other race commit crimes, but them highlighting one group and trying to make them the entire problem with the country is literally just propaganda. If you watch watching this video, bro, and you got spare time, make some videos on these topics. You know, like that's what they do for us, bro. They put out our bad, do the same shit. Sometimes fighting fire with firework, man. No more talking though. If y'all want to see something similar to
this guy right here is crazy. I just like what he's doing, and I like what he's saying, like fighting the fire with fire. Because if without this guy making these type of videos, like a lot of this information people wouldn't even know that exists. So I'm glad that he just took a stance to even put this out there just to inform it. Because you get on one side, you gotta have both sides of everything. It's duality and everything, and people would think it's just us committing crimes, just us. But every group had their problems. Every group is going through their stuff. Every group got stuff that they need to work on.
I agree. I mean, they just said. I mean, like you just said. I'm gonna reiterate. Yeah. There's always three sides.
Yeah.
Your side,
yeah.
my side,
yeah.
and then the truth. You know what I mean? So we can't just have one spectrum and not have the other.
Facts.
You know? So I like my man.
Yeah.
I like his swag and everything
yeah.
he's putting out there, and he's putting it on the forefront, not suppressing it, you
Yeah.
know, and just trying to get everybody to talk, get a talking point.
Yeah.
You know, so that we can start generating these conversations.
Facts.
To be able to dig deeper to the truth for the masses.
Right.
So that we all can try to piece it together a little
Facts.
bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as, you know, peace and camaraderie,
Yeah.
you know, because it's rough out here, man, especially with the type of mindset that a lot of people had.
Yeah, definitely. Before we got out this video, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, make sure you do that. Until next video, is TRETV.
Tay the original.
And we out.